One of the best stadiums in football. Welcome, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichard has it all teed up. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. It's this.
Throwing to start this game. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Slot man motioned over. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Field sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's third down. Third and 11.
They send the tight end in motion. Fields on third. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here we go,
Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, Fields finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. Juke the defender. And some excellent look on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first and 10, it's Fields. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They give on second to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that takes them to 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. Now they're up against it here on 4th down.
A 27-yard attempt.
Nevis able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First give of the game to the rookie for Morgan. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
He fires out wide, complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
72. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Jordan
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here.
Set.
On first down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back-to-back carries here. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Rocco 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
9, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They start the drive hard. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. We're good.
From the 29. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
He's across midfield.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the 48. It's his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Trust. Kate is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
Here we go, son. Go.
Oh. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings facing a deficit near the break. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready?
Now it's McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, down in it at the 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the end zone, Fields. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Vikings 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
and 10.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And implement near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made there by Derek Noddy. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60.
McCarthy throwing here. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those off.
And in, touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
79 Bronco. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. This is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on. Set. 70 Lion. 18 Pioneer. One more push. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's McCarthy to throw. The throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Reichert connects there. And the gap closes to 14 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, 19, Tiger, 19.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
60 Bison.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Finds his back complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Catch made over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Fields now on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
New York.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 instruction.
Motioning him from the slot right. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get up. Hey,
Out of the shotgun, Fields. His throw is caught. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4. They'll run for it with Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Takes out a 1-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's out of bounds, but what great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now.
Now McCarthy. Setting up the screen. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Moore with a return. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Play action, Fields. Connects on the crosser. It's a race down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 20-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Diving right side, got it. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Tracking 60. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
First
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 in, Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown.
Will Riker is lining up for the extra point.
Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drop the lead back to 13.
Vikings 24. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. Moore with a return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, cut. 158, 158, cut.
Fields out of the gun. Running off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And the Jets 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Cut.
They take the handoff. Now Fields. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. They've got a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You've got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Here we go. Cut.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And He's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. Green 19, just attack. Attack.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Nevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets push the lead to 20.
24. Vikings 24.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. 19 Lion. Set go.
On play action now, McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 43 yards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
It's a gain of 16
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
19 tight.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
New York.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir.
Here's Hall on the give. And he'll cross cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Jets looking like they'll start this season with a win. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Cut.
On the counter, Hall. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down give to Hall. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Turbo, son.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead